I know I'm late on this subject, and trust me, I really am late. But it's better to be late than never. It is announced that Moana is getting a sequel. Moana 2 is coming out in November of 2024. And if you people would like to see that film, like I said, wait until November of 2024. And for all of you who don't know what happens in the first film, allow me to recap. It's a story about a Polynesian island full of Polynesian people. The youngest member, Moana, was chosen by the ocean, according to my memories. Look, I haven't watched this film for a while, so I have to recall it from my own memories. Anyways, years later, everything on the island is start to decay. And then Moana find out that the people on this island were used to be sailors or salvagers, islanders. Like I said, been a long time. And then her grandmother is starting to pass away. So Moana had to take the heart of Tahiti, team up with Maui, and 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 restore peace of this island and other stuff. Yeah, and did I forget to mention Maui is a reason why the island of Tahiti is became all ruined and stuff? Yeah, he's the source of this problem. So Moana team up with him and just reunite with him. By the end of Moana, it ends with them sailing off to a new island as the new princess. Although she made it herself, she's not a Disney princess, even though she fits the criteria of the Disney princess. But that ending right there of the first Moana is something that is say, even though they didn't intend it, they really set themselves up for a sequel. And you know what else that set themselves up for a sequel? Inside Out is having a sequel. If you in case you just forgotten. Remember at the ending of Inside Out where it ends with Riley playing a hockey game and it ends with Joy with Riley is 12 now. What could happen? Yeah, like with Moana, they too set themselves up for sequelhood. And ignore that thing. And that's not all that Disney just announced. They announced 3 new sequels that is coming out the years before. First off is Zootopia 2, and 2 franchises that already got sequels back in 2019. What's my full thoughts on them? Well, you're gonna see them just right now. I heard this rumor back then, where back in the old days where Zootopia was fairly new, one of the voice actors of Zootopia announced that Zootopia 2 is going to happen. And years later, that said voice actor was right. And honestly, since Inside Out is coming a sequel, why not have Zootopia have a sequel as well? Next we have Toy Story franchise. Seriously, are we going back to the series again? Please ignore that thing. I like Toy Story 2 and 3, but Toy Story 4 is just where things just gone downhill. I don't like the 4th film. The 4th film is just bad. It's just a bad ending. It ruins the ending of Toy Story 3. I don't like it. No one should ever like it, and yet everyone does. Next up is a sequel to Frozen. Really? Okay. Look, I haven't seen the second film yet. I have seen the first film, and yeah, the first film is good, but after a while, it'll age like milk. And I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to keep milking Frozen, because it's basically The Lion King all over again, if you can believe it or not. Eh? So here's a question. Why? Why is Disney making all these sequels? The big reason why Disney is doing this because Disney really needs the money, and most of the original films, except for Elemental, is not getting the money that they deserve, mostly because they sabotage it for Disney Plus. And honestly, that's getting their own just desserts, tasting their own medicine for not treating their animated films greatly. But in my opinion, Disney really need to have have the audience trusting them for making more original films. If these films become successful at the box office, that's great. That means you're earning their trust. And in my opinion, there it's I hope this becomes successful. Disney really do deserve the money right now, and I really want them to make more original films and less sequels. I mean, I want them a success, but not a huge success, if you know what I mean. I am looking forward for Moana, but like I said, Disney's only making these sequels because we want to earn their trust, make them feel. It's not that they're playing it safe. It's just we want to earn their trust, and once the trust is earned, then we'll start looking for more original films. So I am looking forward for Moana 2, though I am very curious about the series. Like, is the series still gonna happen even though the sequel is being made? But what about the live action film? And I'm gonna be honest about the live action film. It's way too soon. Like, they could have at least wait until 2034 until they make a live action remake of it. But releasing it just now, even though the film was just released back in 2016, it's too soon, way too soon. And I still don't know if the series is going to be made. So yeah, I am looking forward for Moana 2, but I don't know if it's ever going to be successful at the box office, even if this film is better than Frozen. Yeah, it's better than Frozen. Fight me.